Hey, this is Dave coming at you from Michigan. It's been a while since I've done a video. We've been busy though. I think this is the longest it's been since I started my channel, since I've done a video, about 2 months, 2.5 months. The last video, I believe we were finishing up the roof, and it was really hot and we ended up getting it all done. And then what happened is my other business pulled me away. I had about three vacancies that 3 vacant houses that I had to get going on, and a lot of stuff I had to do. Like we did landscaping. 2 houses were completely painted out, and I'm trying to keep my channel. Originally my channel was started just for like the plant nursery stuff that I do and all the plants that I propagate and sell. And then when I started building the house, I just figured I'd turn it into a construction / plant video, you know, channel, whatever you want to call it. And I don't want to start doing, you know, fixing up houses, landlording stuff. A lot of the stuff is just kind of the same thing. Like nobody wants to watch me and my son cleaning kitchens and bathrooms and just painting and stuff. So I figured, you know, I just have to get that stuff done, and I didn't really have anything interesting to anything additionally new to show the channel. You know, not much content. Even this video is not a whole lot of content. It's just touching base with all, you know, everyone that cares to listen to my videos. And I do have a lot of stuff. You know, I'm going to do videos. I'm committing on my channel as of right now. I will do videos through this entire project of every single, you know, every single thing that needs to be done: electrical, plumbing, HVAC, the flat work. You can tell that we still don't have the windows in. What happened is we basically finished the roof and we bounced. That was it. We haven't been here really doing too many things. We restacked some firewood, tarped some stuff. We did organization of things. One thing I did do, you know, my excavator has his bulldozer here. I wanted to get it prepared for the winter, and the driveway was still, you can't really drive in there too easily. So I decided I got a whole bunch of 21 AA, you know, driveway stone. We raised this area up a little bit here. And this was all just kind of fill-in work at the same time, trying to get my rental houses online. I still have about 1 more week. It works out perfect. And I was stressed out because originally I thought that I was holding up the project, but the windows pretty much are ready as of pretty much today. And then I set up a delivery for September 10th. So that's about 5 days from now. This video is being made September 5th. So yeah, 5 days. And it's just really satisfying to finally know that the house is dried in. My goal for this this year before we get into the winter is get the windows in, obviously, but a lot of that stuff doesn't take too long. We're going to do a majority of the windows where we can reach, but there are some on the back, you know, the big ones that I might as well walk over there. But yeah, you can see this is nice and gray smooth now. I want it to where we can just kind of, when it's snowing and it's slushy, instead of walking from way over here on the circle, we could just pull right into the garage. And we are going to be heating this with a temporary furnace. Oh, that's another thing I got into. And a lot of this stuff, I was barely here, but we ended up we got the gas line in. And it's funny that the gas line, the whole cost of that was $200. The electrical, since they had to put a pole in and do the transformer and all that, it was a $4,700 job. So it just the price difference was just, it was good news to say the least. So yeah, you can tell that, you know, this is about where, so we put a really nice thick bed here of 21 AA driveway stone, and once we get everything done, this will be like a final grading, but this is pretty much good enough to start putting forms in for the cement. So, and right here you can see how it cuts this way. We eventually probably will fill more of this in. And then we did take down another oak tree here that was about a 10-inch caliper, so it was pretty big. We did do that. And what else have we done over the last couple months? Let me walk around the back, I'll show you. Let's see. But I've been stopping in here time to time. Yeah, see, here's the gas meter. We got that in, which is exciting. One extra step. You know, I'm my worst critic. You know, sometimes I get down on myself because, you know, I don't like things sitting, and I can be honest with you, I've been overwhelmed, and I've had a lot of fires going, and it seems like I can't put them out, and if I put one out, 2 of them start. But we're going to get back to it. Once these windows come in on the 10th, we're going to be here putting these windows in. Now, like this window, this is going to be a pretty heavy window, but we can do these on ladders. And probably even, we'd be able to even do this one off of a ladder. But, you know, and then that small one do off a ladder. But once we get into these, that bigger one up there, and then those 2 big ones, and then the ones around the back, my goal, getting back to what my goal was, would be to get these windows in. I've decided I'm not putting vinyl soffit. I've always thought vinyl just looks a little bit cheap. If you're going to do like cement board siding, you kind of want to use rigid materials. So we're going to have some nice windows with some brick molding. We're using nice fiberglass windows through Andersen, or no, not Andersen, Marvin windows. I'm sorry, Marvin windows. And so I decided we're going to use tongue and groove pine up there. So I was wanting to get the windows in, get the pine delivered here, stain it, urethane it ahead of time, and then before that though, get all the windows in that we can, and then rent the lift again, because, you know, to go up and do all that, I want to be able to get the soffits in and get all the aluminum fascia done before the real cold weather sets in. Worst case scenario, if I do get another vacancy or something pulls me off of it again, we'll at least have the windows in. It's a tough go because once it starts getting into the winter, now if it gets ice cold out and this freezes, I'll rent the machine through the winter. But the problem with that is then we'll have to wait until that colder weather to finish the rest of the windows, and that's my predicament I'm in. Once I rent the lift and it's here, I'd rather be able to get the windows in and do all the soft work and and I don't know whether I'm gonna buy a brake to bend the aluminum or rent one. I just haven't decided whether it's worth buying it and then reselling it later, because we're going to have a lot to do. There's a lot of it, but I guess if I can rent it for like a month, maybe it's just better just to rent one. But yeah, this is we got it all done. It's all dried in. I mean, we did pretty good. We were getting here at 6 a.m. working till about noon, and just every day coming out here. And we left those jacks up there because there's no point on taking some of these jacks down, because we have siding to do up there and the soffits up there, so it's just safer to have the jack there. They're not hurting anything. But yeah, that's about it. It's doesn't really look like a whole lot's gotten done, but we're getting there. But yeah, the main thing was we got the roof done and we got the gas line in, and I've basically been working nonstop every day on my rental houses. But once we start getting into the mechanical things like the electrical and plumbing and heating, there'll be a lot of how-to videos on that stuff. That's actually where my strengths lie. I've been an industrial electrician, so I've ran a lot of pipe, a lot of wire, a lot of gas piping, a lot of air lines. And I'm probably going to hire the HVAC done though, just because it would be so overwhelming to try to do all of that. But I will be doing the plumbing myself. We'll be doing the electrical myself. And my son, he hasn't done a whole lot of electrical, but on this one, he's definitely going to be like my apprentice, and I want him to learn as much as he can while he's got his old man to work with. So anyways, that's the update, and I'll catch you guys soon when I got more things going on. Signing off.